Are you worried that your child's got low self-esteem? Well, you're not alone. So many children today have anxiety and low self-esteem. Now we know that if we're going to go out into the world and achieve things, we want our children to be confident. We want them to feel good about themselves. So as a parent, what can you do about helping your child if you're worried that they have low self-esteem? Well, the first thing is to sit down with them and talk to them. You have to find out how they feel about themselves, because the first thing to realize is that self-esteem is about a self-judgment. Now let's face it, every parent loves their child and they think they're fabulous. They're beautiful, intelligent, funny and wonderful. But that's not the point. Your children need to understand how they feel about themselves, and you need to know how they feel about themselves, because that's what self-esteem is. So if you get a chance to sit down with your child and talk to them, ask them simple questions like, how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel confident when you go out into the world? Do you like who you are? And start to get a feel whether you think, yeah, they're confident in themselves, or they feel good about themselves, or whether really they do have a lot of negative ideas about themselves and feel very underconfident or don't have good self-esteem. So if you're worried and you do have that situation, one thing that you can do that can really, really help is tell your child and talk to your child about the difference between self-confidence and self-esteem. Now, self-confidence is about doing. Of course, we want our children not to be very confident in things that they've just started in, because that's how they're going to learn. They go, oh, I'm not confident, so I need to learn more. For example, if your child was to ride a bike for the first time, you don't want them to go on the highest hill that they can find and try and navigate it down. They might really injure themselves. But if they're not confident, they might start on a lower slope. So confidence, self-confidence is about the doing. It's about, and we should have low self-confidence in things we don't know, and good self-confidence in things we're very good at. On the other hand, self-esteem is nothing to do with doing or how you look or what you do in the world. It's about who you are. And every single person is an amazing human being. Your child, yourself, all the children. So in that way, you can help your child understand that self-esteem is everybody's right, just because they're alive and they're a miracle of life. So self-esteem, they can have a right to right from the beginning, whereas self-confidence is all about the doing. If you want to know more about that, and if you'd like to help your child gain more self-confidence through activities and exercises, please join me on the Inspired Children Life Skills for Kids series. It's bye from me, from Dr. Rosina McAlpine.